All right, guys. We just gotta sad times, people. Sad times. We just had to say goodbye to the late James Earl Jones. So now, James Earl Jones is a brother. I say brother. A brother from African American brother who actor that did one of the roles that I have to say, which you wouldn't think a black actor did looking back at them days, yeah, and he was unaccredited for it. There's reasons for that, there's interviews about that, but you know how it goes. Star Wars, apparently he asked for that to be credited, but basically he was the voice behind Darth Vader in the original Star Wars, and he featured in Star Wars, and that voice. That was James Earl Jones. That's the most iconic and most voice that I know. So everybody tried anyway, still, yeah. But also, he featured in Coming to America, Lion King. I looked at his discography, his impact, and when you got that voice, and he featured in a lot of movies. Him as an actor, he featured in programs like LA Law, Coming to America, the second version of it as well. You know what I'm saying? He did some good yards in terms of his life. He died at the age of 93, I believe. But guys, he's been doing stuff since the 50s, you know what I'm saying, mid 50s, man. He's been doing his thing, you know what I mean, featuring in film, he was in Tarzan in the 60s, NYPD 69, you know what I'm saying, guys. I'm just trying to pick up some of the movies on the journey here. He was in a film 1976, The River Niger, you know what I'm saying. He featured in Jesus of Nazareth 1977, and obviously we know about Star Wars. He featured in Exorcist 2. I think that was one of the major problems with putting his name in on the Star Wars film. I think it's connected to that, but anyway, again, he features on Star Wars again. Again, his voice again was needed in the story of the Faithful Wookiee, another Star Wars series. Like he's doing alright for himself here, mate. You know what I mean? It featured in more Star Wars stuff going into the 80s. Bushido Blade, Conan the Barbarian. He was featured in that. Classic Flight to the Dragons featured in that. I'm just gonna hit you guys some of the stuff he's been. Atlanta Child Murders, Me and Mom. You know what I'm saying? Lone Star Kid. Moses, he featured in 1986. Soul Man 1986, he was featured in. Jeez, guys, he featured in Coming to America, as I've already mentioned. That's it, The Three Fugitives in 1989. My goodness. Now these are the films that I would have probably seen more. The releases of The Hunt for Red October, that was a big movie back in my earlier years. Guys, this guy is an absolute monster. Oh my goodness sake, I'm going through all these stuff. Patriot Games, he was featured in The Second Coming, Lincoln, the TV movie that was quite a cool movie, actually, to be honest. Law and Order, some of you guys know 1993 Law and Order he featured in. But guys, it's just so much. Naked Gun 33 and a third. The Final Insult. This guy is Jefferson's in Paris. My word, Judge Dredd, he was on 1995. This guy has had a career from the 50s right into the hardcore 90s. Yo, what a Stargate SG-1 TV series. So I'm saying, guys, you know what I mean? Absolute crazy. This guy, whether it's his voice, Lion King, boy, Mustafa, his voice, you know what I mean? Woo. People start faint over that one, you know what I mean? Featuring a couple of episodes with The Simpsons, You know, everybody gets that. You get that gig. You still keep it pouring in, man. You keep pouring in. 2005, Robots. Again, Revenge of the Sith. He featured on the voice of Darth Vader once again. 2005. Keep it going, my bro. Guys, we're keeping it moving. We're keeping it moving. Lion King read along. Obviously, 2011. Man, still going. You know what I'm saying? Still going. You know what I'm saying? The Lion King itself, in 2019 he was working it, and also he did Darth Vader's voice in The Rise of Skywalker in 2019, and he was featured in Coming to America in 2021, and he featured in 4 episodes as Darth Vader's voice in 2022 in Obi-Wan Kenobi mini TV series, which I love that, you know, 100%. So he's an integral part of my Star Wars life. This voice is the voice, a voice that, I tell you what, if we knew it was him still, yeah, back in there, we'd be like, yo, I want to be Darth Vader, you know what I mean? Absolutely salute to that brother out there, this brother here who's done it, you know. What an amazing, and guys, I just touched a couple of stuff, and see what's done. So we just take time homage to salute amazing guy. We're not gonna, you know what I mean, you know, once I heard that the sad story, but he died, yeah, I thought, you know, I believe he had a stammer, you know, and it shows that, you know, it said he's muted. It shows it's so much talented people, you know. Nothing comes easy, you know. I mean, nothing comes easy for anyone. I mean, it's great hearing the stories of people that want to do a little bit more research into his life a bit, you know. But you know, his family, I believe, was involved in the Great Migration, the same migration that my families, at a similar time, my families were involved in coming to the UK. In America, there's a great migration from the south to the north. And maybe a bit more earlier, I believe it's either before World War I or before after World War II. There's a great migration of black people going north because there are more jobs and different situations, especially after World War II. And he was there, you know, and that's where he developed his skills, but, you know, struggled, and, you know, at first, you know, and you know what, rose above, man. And his voice is iconic for a guy who had a stammer. And I think for me, I don't like it in my story. I just, you know, just to give you an idea, when it came to me and my voice, you know, people thought I had a disability when I was younger. You know, I don't really rate my voice, but, you know, and this is not, you know, but my voice was that bad. Well, my reading skills were that bad. That I had speech and language therapy, and it shows that, you know, hopefully I can prove, and not at James Earl's level, he can prove, you know what I mean, that, you know what I mean, you don't have to have the perfect voice as a child. You just keep working at it, build the confidence, and you can do amazing things, full stop. You know what I'm saying? Love that, man. Love that. Listen, rest in peace, my bro. You know, and what you had lined up with Jamaica. But listen, man, enough love and respect to his legacy, what he's done, and positivity in terms of creativity. And that's to James Earl Jones. Big up, man.
Hi, and thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, you like, and you comment, and make sure that you're sharing the videos and watching so much more. We have loads of content.